shovel all that snow? Think you can get to it?
So I said to him, there's something very fishy about that story, to which he responded, I was telling you about my latest catch. I don't know what you expected. I don't think it's going to work out.
I got someone to pay a high price for this.
Who knew that the tentacles of giant sea creatures poking out of the ground would be such a recurring issue? It's just common courtesy that we speak the same language as our guests.
Such strange new visitors.
Breather I care for is that shouty man who wants to melt the polar ice caps, and only because it means more territory for us. Speak the same language as our guests.
You already knew that, right?
We may have accepted payment from that so-called television host, but we don't need to trust.
Hulk is the strongest one there is!
Being so close to the city has led to some peculiar objects ending up down here. Possible use of an ornamental method.
Sure seems off today.
Did the Avengers really let themselves be flushed away?
In order to halt my inevitable decline into abject poverty, I've repurposed the ferry to uncover hidden treasures from the deep. Nothing biting today, though.
Involve themselves in the...
That's a safety feature to stop illegal salvage work. You don't have... Whoa!
Whoever they got on snowplow duty seriously needs to up his game. It's like...
Oh! Guess that's why they installed that safety feature. Well, no more salvaging for me.
Star-Lord, legendary outlaw. I bet someone will pay a high price for this.
So I said to him, there's something very fishy about that story, to which he responded, I was telling you about my latest catch. I don't know what you expected. I don't think it's going to work out.
So-called television host, but we don't need to trust him.
The giant sword that fell from the sky. A good or bad omen, you think?
Did the Avengers really let themselves be flushed away? Amateur mistake.
Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, at your service.
You're so shallow that she's... Good current today. Lumeria, welcome. Suspicious. That glass tunnel is eating into prime real estate space. Kang's East, you know that. Being so close to the city has led to some peculiar objects objects ending up down here. What possibly is going on with Metalhead? Such strange new visitors. We may have accepted payment from that so-called television host, but we don't need to trust him.
Hey there! We're testing out a new game show concept, and we're looking for bright-eyed, bushy-tailed participants to see if the idea is worth pursuing. Interested? We're planning to call the game Catch the Seashell, even though focus testing tells us that that name is terrible and doesn't work as a real pun. Mind you, all this is moot unless I can figure out how to get inside the big bubble here. Any bright ideas?
Something very
Interesting.
We may have accepted payment from that so-called television host, but we don't need to trust him. I believe Kang's reign could finally be coming to an end.
Shouldn't have left the ocarina at home. Could have played it as I waited. I don't think you should... I knew there was nothing to worry about. All of this stuff is as sturdy as my career. Oh, that's actually supposed to be harder to open. Oh well.
We may have accepted...
Huh. Looks like we're about ready to go. Step inside the dome to get started. I'll just fix up this sign we had made with the scoring rules, and then we'll be good to go. Hi, and welcome to the hip new sensation that, as of yet, has not quite swept the nation. Catch the Seashell. Let's not bother meeting today's contestants since nobody really cares, and instead, just get on with the show. The aim of the game is simple. Grab seashells, score points. Score enough points in the time limit, win a potentially fabulous prize. On my whistle. Today's winners will receive a fabulous no prize. Woo, that's a good one. They're usually only given to people who perform meritorious service to the cause of Marveldom.
The only air breather I care for is
Pay no mind to the audience. They seem to be doing the same to you. How rude.
Being so close to the city has led to some peculiar objects ending up down here. What possible use could an orb of Metalhead?
You know, this sort of reminds me of a game from my youth. Only instead of catching shells and avoiding starfish in an underwater dome, you were supposed to catch apples and avoid backwash in a bucket full of water.
Good current today.
I thought you would have won that time. Maybe the next. Want to try again? Just step out and in again. It's a whole system. Best not to ask.
We may have accepted payment from that so-called television host, but we don't need to trust him.
On my whistle. Today's winners will receive 3,000 followers on the social media platform of their choice. Come on, you're almost there. Probably. I'm not sure. Personally, I stopped wearing a watch sometime in the year 2009.
I hear we do not have the greatest of reputations on land.
Banter, banter, amusing put down, existential question.
Mayors generally prefer not to involve themselves in the affairs of heirs.
Congratulations! You're now officially the first ever winner of Catch the Seashell. Normally, we'd give you the prize we promised here, but while the show's in the trial phase, we only have these substitute prizes. Still, better than nothing, right?
Quite a collection I've got going. Ugh. Doesn't look like this is my kind of thing.
Lumeria welcomes you, suspiciously.
I believe Kang's reign could finally be coming to an end.
Time to swing it to action.
The giant sword that fell from the sky. A good or bad omen, you think?
Lumeria welcomes you, suspiciously.
We may have accepted payment from that so-called television host, but we don't need to trust him.
Temperature seems off today. I wonder if fathers reprimand ill-behaved daughters on land.
Interesting.
Take down the crime that's happening right now, and you could win a fabulous prize. The prize is satisfaction and a job well done. Same as all the others. Sorry.
I am the Iron Fist. I hold back the storm when nothing else can. Huh.
Finally, Kang's reign could finally be coming to an end.
Rational thinking to the rescue. Huh?
Just common courtesy that we speak the same language as our guests.
Such a valuable... Huh.
Giant swords that fell from the sky. A good or bad omen, you think?
Did the Avengers really let themselves be flushed away? Amateur mistake.
I have to know what's in there. Apparently, there's something very intriguing in that cave, but the merman decided to close it up. So there is a person who can open it up, just as the prophecy foretold. But no doubt the anti-Lumerian enchantments yet hold.
I must protect my people in this strange new world.
Very interesting. But don't you feel compelled to bring it out here, maybe? A little closer to me, hmm?
Kang's reign could finally be coming to an end.
What are you doing? The seer made no mention of this. Hmm? Where did it go?
We may have accepted payment from that so-called terrorist, but we don't need to trust.
Really is better down where it's wetter.
You interfering fool! Stop that this instant! It disappeared again?
Good current today.
All right, gently this time. Oh! Lumeria welcomes you, suspiciously. So it is what I thought it was. I'll, take this off your hand.
even as Sorcerer Supreme, it appears there are still a great many skills for me to learn.
Ah, an interesting item.
Something for my next session of magic.
My personal holographic assistant when I need
him. This part of New York was just lifted straight out of the front. Does that mean there's just a big hole where it used to be?
I must fight for a cause great.
Looks like the Cybernet is playing up again.
Most interesting.
Hope it's safe out today.
Full shot.
You ever get nervous when you walk on those transparent sidewalks? What? No! Me neither.
You can do it, Avengers. I believe in you. Even if your actions aren't technically authorized by others.
With great power comes great responsibility.
This is a public safety alert. There are currently 5 reported incident reports in the local area due to cybernet overuse. The white zone is is for loading.
Why didn't I just walk? It's only a couple of feet.
I am Thor, son of Odin, and first in line to the throne of Asgard.
Yikes! Next time I'm driving. Much safer than walking, apparently.
There are currently 4 reported incident reports in the local area due to cybernet overuse.
I knew I should have tipped the maid. Oh, Karma, you cruel mistress.
But I never got to finish that big report at work. You can do it, Avengers. I just wanted to rest my poor feet.
I'll consider them well rested.
There are currently 3 reported incident reports in the local area due to cybernet overuse.
I wonder if the people from the past thought the future would have more spacesuits in it.
Mind the gap.
Aha! That must be the way.
Wait, isn't Sokovia in Europe and cut off from us thanks to this Chronopolis thing?
Less pondering, more walking.
There are currently 1 reported incident reports in the local area due to cybernet overuse.
Somebody point me to the nearest hotel. I've got a black card and a burning desire to overtip service staff.
Your cost-effective methods have been noted, and the public eye service fee normally used in these situations will be distributed to you in 3, 2, 1, 0.
Ah, something for my next session of magical studies, perhaps?
This is a public safety alert. There are currently 0 reported incident reports in the local area due to cybernet overuse.
I keep getting parking tickets. Honestly, you'd think the public eye were conspiring to make some sort of profit from people parking.
Maybe I should take a vacation.
Tell me that big shield.
You can do it, Avengers. I believe in you. Even if your actions aren't technically authorized by Alchemax. In you. Even if your actions aren't technically authorized by Alchemax. Up again.
I suppose there are aspects to living amongst mortals that I still fail to grasp.
Interesting.
Have you or somebody you know been affected by the symbiote? Then call symbiote support now.
Nice. But I guess it'd be worth more in its original packaging.
Have you or somebody you know... I've been keeping tabs on Venom and Carnage for a while now, trying to stop him from causing trouble. Thanks. I've tried asking around once, but maybe you'll have more luck.
I saw the beast. It moves swiftly between cities, consuming its victims in one, only to regurgitate them in the next. They call it The Kango rail car!
Looks like the cybernet is playing up again.
Try asking the locals if they've seen anything suspicious. And gooey. Suspicious? If you've got business at Oscorp, you're out of luck. There's nobody on the reception desk. Ooh, might have been the guy who came running out when I got here. Come to think of it, it did kind of look like he'd had a scare.
They told me that being a receptionist would be just taking phone calls and doing my nails all day. Nobody said nothing about signing in no symbiotes. And 2 of them, too.
Do you ever get nervous when you walk on those transparent sidewalks?
Where can I find the simple life, man?
If it's a horrific sludge monster you're looking for, I know where you can find one. My house, because my mother-in-law is visiting.
Oh, snap!
Where can I find the simple life, man?
I did indeed see a creature, black as night, with razor-sharp fangs, and as big as the city itself. But that's nothing new. Big Rock Panther is always there watching over us. Snarling at us, I guess.
So, did you find anything out? Ouch. She's gonna need ointment for that burn. But come on now. This is serious. What's so scary about a monorail car? Don't think that's gonna help us here. Not the big, dark, snarly thing we're looking for, I'm afraid. A panic at Oscorp, huh? There could be something to that, if we knew what spooked the guy. So this guy had a run-in with symbiotes at his receptionist job. Just need to piece that together with the location. So 2 symbiotes that they went looking for.
This item! I like it. Another!
Hey, you didn't think you could be that helpful and not unlock a new Gwenpool mission, did you? Go check out that bad boy!
I'm gonna head over to Oscorp later to see what the situation is. If you get the chance, you should do the same.
How did I get here? Can you help me? My name is Roberta Mendez, and
I can't seem to remember how I... Please, my husband works at Alchemax. If I... Thank you. The Alchemax building is this way. Just be careful. Those guys who were chasing me might still be around.
There's some shady kidnapping rackets going on down in there.
There she is! Looks like she still doesn't have her powers. Now's her chance!
Help!
I admire their spirit.
Is it safe?
Hey, you got a sec? Could use a hand with something.
I keep getting parking tickets. Honestly, you'd think the public eye were conspiring to make some sort of profit from people parking.
We've got you now, Captain!
What do you want?
It's Captain America! Don't let her get away!
Are you talking to me? What's going on? Thank you. Let's keep going. Harry, I'm so glad I found you.
Bobby? Weren't you supposed to be on a mission?
Mission? What are you talking about?
Avengers Assemble!
Huh? Oh, Captain America, reporting for duty. Time to resume the mission.
Hold up, Bob. Cap. I better come with you.
No way, Harry. It's too dangerous. Wait here for me, okay?
Sure thing, if you say so.
Sorry about that. Come on. We've lost enough time already. Hydra are in the process of setting up a base in Nueva York. We're assuming in order to stage a city takeover from within. We need to kick their forces out of town, quickly.
I've got eyes on Captain America! Orders are to attack while her guard's down!
Sorry to disappoint, but my guard is well and truly up. Much like your number.
What were our orders for when her guard's up?
Just attack anyway! You can do it, Avengers. I believe in you. Even if your actions are authorized by
That takes care of those punks. Moving out.
Hope it's safe out.
I wish I could remember what happened to me earlier. Between starting the mission and...
Where can I find the simple life, man?
I keep getting parking tickets. Honestly, you'd think the public eye were...
Stop her! She'll ruin the entire operation!
Yeah, that's pretty much the plan.
I might not be able to use them.
She'd be weak. Like a kitten! Like a kitten!
Nice job. Not far to go now. The hideout should be just up ahead. Looks like we found the Hydra hideout. Or the Hydrout, if you will.
Captain America! I was assured you'd been dismissed!
Huh? Where am I?
Just as I suspected. They've learned her trigger words. That complicates things. Avengers Assemble!
Dismissed!
Avengers Assemble!
Captain America, reporting for duty.
Dismissed!
What's going on?
Avengers Assemble!
Captain America, reporting for duty. Well, Harry? Yeah.
Interesting spectrum.
Is that...
Hello? Is there a better person to do this? Probably not.
Is that right?
What are the weather settings today?
I'm sure I can put this to good use.
Where's my personal holographic assistant when I need him?
I've noticed no one has thought to write a national anthem for our great nation of Chronopolis. So here's something to start you off.
Oh boy, where'd I end up this time? Seriously, can't a swine go to whatever? So you're coming? Thanks, pal. I didn't really fancy my chances wandering around this weird place without some backup. Keep your eyes peeled for my friends, okay? You probably know them when you see them.
that's happening right now, and you could win a fabulous prize. The prize is satisfaction and a job well done. Same as all the others. Sorry.
Ratwing! Don't worry, buddy. We'll save you.
Apparently, there's some...
Ratwing, buddy, I know this might not be the best time, but you realize you're not wearing any clothes, right?
Is that right?
And we're done. You okay, Ratwing? That's cool. We'll catch up later. I still gotta find the others. Bruce Banner? Is that you? Where'd you get that hat? Bruce, seriously, what's with the hat? Did they make you president? Because that would be the best.
Even if your actions aren't technically authorized by Alchemax.
Okay, Bruce, you're safe now. I want to hear about this hat thing later. All right, with those guys safe, that just leaves...
Stark Fujikawa isn't that...
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little disappointed we've not seen any killer bread people yet.
Oh, look, another one of those Thor rides.
Hey, nobody lays a hand on Mary Jane Water Buffalo on hot watch. Don't worry, MJ. We'll save you. Sure hope I'm not getting shot. We did it! You're not hurt, are you, MJ? MJ, where you going? Oh, okay. Well, I'll catch up to you. Well,
This item, I like it. Another.
That one lucky citizen can win themselves a tour of my citadel by finding the elusive golden ticket hidden inside the wrapper of a regular delicious Kang bar. As an added bonus, you will then be enlisted in Kang's army for the rest of your existence. Absolutely free.
I have a vision of total victory and nothing else. You can do it, Avengers. I believe in you. Even if your actions aren't technically authorized by Alchemax.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations? I'm all over this game. At what point do I stop being a cameo and start being a star?
An interesting item. It must not be allowed to fall into the wrong hands.
You can do it, Avengers. I believe in you. Even if your actions aren't technically authorized by Alchemax.
Citizens are reminded that every waking moment of their lives is being recorded for quality and training purposes. Tampering with a Kang surveillance drone is a punishable offense.
How does Kang make his voice come from us?
Don't I feel stupid when those fancy Nueva York fellas come gallivanting in with their magic talk boxes and their muck-green medicine?
Nice! Just wish I could use stuff like this to pay my rent.
Hey! You gotta get me out of here! What's that? What's not? Very good. Now, about getting this door open. See that guard over there? He's the one who locked me in here, so he's probably a good place to start. What's going on out there?
Want to test your knowledge?
All right, that did something. What? I can't Whatever you did, it's opened one of the locks. So, I guess you just do that for the others. This seems promising. Another lock opened! Yeah, keep it up!
To all citizens complaining about the so-called Manhattan Blizzard, just be grateful I didn't park your stupid city next to the Dark Dimension like I originally planned.
A third lock opens, inching me ever closer to sweet freedom!
Well, a most valuable item. I should take great care of it.
Gwenpool's disembodied voice here. Your heroic deeds have unlocked one of my incredible Gwenpool missions. Go find it.
Well, I'm off to meet Mummy! Next stop, Hydra Empire!
Ah! A monster!
Tell it to someone who cares, you screeching simpleton!
I've sent out an... Excellent! We're after somewhere that's both relatively deserted and has plenty of room for undisturbed underground...
Where can I find the simple life, man?
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it? Go teach those guys a lesson.
Citizens are...
Coulson send you? Tell him I found a bunch of quiet spots around here that'd be perfect to set up camp. So long as he doesn't mind fighting gophers and the local prospectors for the underground expansion rights. They both seem to like digging around here.
Report on this area? Well, the desert heat means it's generally pretty, well, deserted. We found a few tombs underground, but only under the existing structures, which suggests it's fair game under the open desert.
Sure, I guess I've got enough for a report. Hollow's the homeworld of the Kree, and those guys are pretty sharp. I think they'd notice anything going on here. In terms of underground real estate, though, it seems pretty untapped.
From what I've gathered, this area isn't too densely populated, and the people don't seem too easily spooked. I've not explored it myself, but rumor has it the castle's dungeon extends to most of the underground. That's all I got.
I'm ready to give my report on this area. It's a bustling metropolis, so there's people walking around wherever you go, pretty much around the clock. There seems to be some kind of tunnel network underground, too. I nearly got lost down there.
Hope it's safe out today.
Did you get enough information to make a decision? Remember, we need somewhere deserted. All right. What have you got from? Quiet is good, but I'd rather not worry about fending off prospectors during training. Or gophers. Shame that underground dungeon's so big. Otherwise, that area would have been perfect. Densely populated 24/7. And no unused underground space. Sounds like a bust on both counts. Deserted sounds good. And a large expanse of unused underground. From what you've told me, that...
Hey! Oh, sorry. That didn't sound dignified.
Where can I find the simple life, man?
Right on time. Think you can give me a hand?
Thanks again for busting me out of...
You're the one who... But that's okay. Great. So, what I need from you is a photo of Lemuria, a photo of Hala, a photo of Egypt, a photo of the Old West, a photo of Hydra, and that should be it. Don't worry if you forget. I'll be here. Don't worry about getting the whole area in the shot, as long as you include a major feature.
Looks like some trouble is brewing where you are. You're like a magnet for this stuff, huh?
I'm telling you, search Heroes Rescue.
The best!
A reminder that one lucky citizen can win themselves a tour of my citadel by finding the elusive golden ticket hidden inside the wrapper of a regular delicious Kang bar. As an added bonus, you will...
Kang is watching you. Always watching.
What have the Avengers got against Kang? What's the problem?
Kang surveillance drone now approaching. Please move aside.
That guy driving the Sphinx through town.
Kang spies with his digital eyes.
They would our best Baron Zemo statue.
Being so close to the city has led to some peculiar objects ending up down here. What possible use could an orb of metal have?
The giant sword that fell from the sky. A good or bad omen, you think?
So isotope is so shallow that she's if that researcher ever finished her experiment. I want to evolve already.
Fake news reports are being circulated saying people don't like being part of Chronopolis. Citizens are reminded that watching or listening to any news up...
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it? Go teach those guys a lesson.
This is worse than that time with the Nega Bomb!
Sometimes I think my wife still has those mind control powers. Why else would I buy a 20-foot statue of Ronan the Accuser for my front lawn?
Got the photos for me? Great. That's Lemuria sorted. Fantastic. That covers a shot of Hala. Looks like Egypt is in the bag. Yup. That looks like what we need from the Old West. That's the shot of Hydra done. All right. I can...
Interesting specimen.
Something tells me that story doesn't end here. Let's wrap this saga up in a Gwenpool mission. Time for a checkup. Carnage and Venom have ended up at the clinic. They're feeling maybe the symbiotes are being a bit more control-y than usual, and it never hurts to get those things checked out. I mean, we've all been there, right? Ah, here comes the doctor now. What? That's clearly Dr. Kurt Connors, aka the Lizard, sporting a fake mustache and... Oh, it wasn't a real clinic at all. Just some kind of ruse to capture Tweedledum and Dumber. Dr. Connors is probably wondering if there are elements in the symbiote's makeup that he can isolate to help with his unique lizardy problem. I mean, that's just a guess, but, you know, I'm probably right. Let's find out.
Security notice. Staff are ordered by Dr. Connors to maintain vigilance at all times. Symbiotes are dangerous, like super dangerous. Don't say we didn't warn you. Have a great day.
Hey, quit playing around with that stupid bear. It's time to break out of this place.
Let's get out of here and paint the town red!
What have you been eating?
Do you want me to get you out of that cell or not?
Enough of the jokes. Now get me out.
This is obviously too tame for me to deal with. I can't stand stupid fire!
Stay back. If we can get around it, we can take that sucker out from behind. Venom is ready. We are so very ready. Fools. Nothing can stop Venom. Jackpot. Now, all we need to do is get past that security scanner, and we're out.
Easier than taking candy from a baby, and I know, because I've done it!
Get me out of here! Hey, give me a hand, will ya?
Does my butt look big in this?
Quit playing around. We're not going to a fancy dress party, you know. We are so good at this stealth thing. We should join S.H.I.E.L.D. or something. I'd make a great agent.
What?
I mean, we should totally team up and take down Spider-Man in these disguises.
Comical disguise detected. Initiating lockdown. Calling all available security guards. That'll teach you to try and trick me. Have a great day.
That's fine. I was looking for a good fight anyway.
Bring it on.
So, my specimens think they can escape, do they? We'll see about that.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size, Connors?
Oh, don't worry. I fully intend to.
Just let us out of here already!
I'll let you...
Take him down, big guy!
Access granted. Have a nice day, Dr. Connors.
Fly, my pretty! Fly!
Just shut up and
With hindsight, maybe the stairs would have been a better option. The main thing is they got out. I'd suggest they head for a real hospital, but I think they might have had their fill of doctors. They seem happier with the whole symbiote thing, too. I mean, I've never seen them look happier. Aw, look at them frolic. I never had Venom down as a frolicker. Bad news for Dr. Connors, though. Rather than kidnapping spider folks, maybe he should try seeing a vet about his lizard thing. Just a thought. Stay out of trouble, kids. Time for a checkup. Carnage and Venom have...
Security notice. Staff are ordered by Dr. Connors to maintain vigilance at all times. Symbiotes are dangerous, like super dangerous. Don't say we didn't warn you. Have a great day.
maybe this is for super advanced hero-type power stuff. Quite a collection I've got going.
Hey, give me a hand, will ya? How do I get myself in these crazy situations? I have no idea how that happened. Thanks, true believers. Excelsior!
Comical disguise detected. Initiating lockdown. Calling all available security guards. That'll teach you to try and trick me. Have a great day.
Well, either the situation is getting worse or I choose to believe the former.
Access granted. Have a nice day, Dr. Connors.
Yay! Sorry. That didn't sound dignified. I meant yay!
Excelsior!
Statue of Liberty look a little off to anybody else?
Spotted a crime taking place in your area if you aren't too busy.
We are not oppressed. So long as we obey all the laws and report all infractions, we lead reasonably comfortable lives.
Imagine being outside of the authority of President Zola. The thought of it makes me sad for those unlucky enough to be enslaved by so-called freedom.
Those awful Avengers, they ruined our best Baron Simon statue.
It's Red Skull Tuesday. I can't wait to see the parade. Anyone who says Hydra Empire isn't an inclusive place is a bare-faced liar. I have friends friends from both the east side and the west side of the city, so there! Did you see the dogfight earlier? It was all... Oh man, I'm going down! Or words to that effect.
Oh, I can't wait for today's 4 o'clock salutation.
Hope you're having a hyper day.
Cut off one head and... nothing. Never mind.
That guy driving the Sphinx through town, that was definitely an infraction, right?
Can you believe some people don't stay up to date with all the latest Hydra pet regulations? How embarrassing for them. Hail Hydra Immortal, Hydra, we shall never be destroyed.
What time is it? Maybe blocking out the sun is something we should reconsider.
Doing exactly what I did is just the best. Of course I don't feel bad about turning in my own brother. He jaywalked. Can you think of anything more insulting to the supremacy of the Empire?
That guy driving the Sphinx through town, that was definitely an infraction, right? Anyone who says Hydra Empire isn't an inclusive place is a bare-faced liar. I have friends from both the east side and the west side of the city, so there!
Did you hear that exclusive sushi shop is just letting any old vendor in nowadays? That place has really gone downhill.
Rats! I let my travel card expire. Now how am I supposed to leave the neighborhood?
An interesting item.
Long live President Zola! Hydra Empire would love to take part in the Interregion Chronopolis World Cup football tournament, but I think it'll be unfair to the other competitors.
Yay! Sorry, that didn't sound right.
Huh?
Sometimes I wonder if maybe we've overdone it with the number of Hydra skulls every year. But then I remember the old saying. You can take the Patriots out of North America, but you can't...
Yay! Sorry, that didn't sound dignified. I meant, yay! Sound dignified. I'm in.
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it? Go teach those guys a lesson.
It's time we started looking out for number one.
Hey, aren't you wanted by Hydra?
Hold up, Hammer Time.
Yeah.
I know!
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go!
Our elite teams should be getting ready for an operation as we speak. If we're quick, we should be able to interrupt their preparations. Heads up. It's one of the elite teams. Everyone be cool.
Hey, weren't you losers meant to be on a coffee run or something?
I got your coffee. Right here.
What? You traitors!
Get them!
I got your coffee right here. We really need to work on your fighting tongue, Hammer.
Whatever, man. I didn't hear you coming out with anything better.
What time is it? Maybe blocking out the sun is something we should reconsider.
Well, either the situation is getting worse or I am. I choose to believe the former.
Did you see the dog fight earlier? It was all...
Huh?
Or words to that effect.
All right, that's all of them. No going back now, Hammer.
Woo! That was fun! Come on, the next meeting area is this way.
There they are. All right, this time I'll do the talking.
Oh, Militant! Maybe you can help me with something. I was trying to remember if you came first or second in the worst Hydra member contest.
Oh, yeah? Well, you're about to come first in the most beaten up contest.
What are you talking about? Hey!
They've turned! Attack!
Let's go Tuesday. I can't wait to see
The most beaten up contest, huh?
Yeah, okay. It's harder than it looks.
That's all of them. Just one more team now, right?
That's right. And those guys are the meanest, elitist elite guys you ever saw.
Here we are. You guys ready?
Yo, Hammer, you never finished my paperwork for me.
No, I guess I didn't. But I'm gonna finish you.
Whoa! What did you say?
Only a traitor would talk to us that way. Get them!
That was actually pretty awesome, Hammer.
Was it? My ears have only just stopped ringing. And I can't feel my tongue.
And there you have it.
So?
Yeah.
No, we...
Interesting specimen. Shame, I probably got a...
There is she! Or was it a he? Maybe I should have done my research.
I can't see anything in this stupid getup. How am I going to stop the fire now? Hey! That's destruction of Imperial property! But I guess it is an emergency, what with the uncontrollable inferno and all. Oh, there was no water in the tank. Ha! Maybe Mum was right, and I should get glasses. Hey, you! Hold your operation of that water cannon! You should not be doing that! hit me. Truce! Truce! Long live President Zola!
Anyone who says the Empire isn't an inclusive place is a bare-faced liar. I have friends from both the east side and the west side of the city, so there!
Did we hear that exclusive sushi shop is just letting any old riffraff in nowadays? That place has really gone downhill. Can you believe some people don't stay up to date about the latest items? How embarrassing for them. Phew. If that fire had gotten any worse, I could have been out of a job. Which actually might be a moot point. What with the laundry list of crimes I just committed? Disrespecting my uniform, abating destruction of property, hijacking, resistance of arrest, assault on an officer, and possibly lied to me.
Where is she? Or was it a he? Maybe You didn't happen to see a snake-looking... Good. According to the website I found them on, they should look something like this. You see them? You send them to me. If one thing's for sure. This...
Oppressed? We are not oppressed.
Fake news reports are being circulated saying people don't like being part of Chronopolis. Citizens are reminded that watching or listening to any news other than official Kang news is a crime punishable by lifelong imprisonment. Also...
Ah, you finally made it, Snakeface. It's about time. Now we can finally start our mission. This way. So, as I said in the email, several of our official Hydra mascot snakes have been snake-napped by Egyptian mummies, presumably to use as part of the traps in their idiotic tombs. We have to liberate It seems they knew we'd be coming. Help me take care of them quickly. Not bad. Keep this up and I'll be sure to leave you a favorable review on the website. How married are you to the name Snakeface, by the way? It's just a bit... You know what? It's fine. Forget I said anything.
I've noticed some criminal activity.
More of those snake-napping fiends! Get them! Still no sign of the snake-napped snakes. We have to keep looking.
There appears to be some sort of musical showdown occurring in...
Well, this looks promising. You know what they say? The tougher the foe, the more likely there are snakes behind it. People say that all the time where I'm from. You really are a tough customer, aren't you? I don't see the snakes, but I can hear them. They must be around here somewhere.
I am uncertain of how to use these.
A captured snake! I still hear more snakes. My snake sense is still tingling. There are still more trapped snakes around here. I'll wait for you, Snakeface, but not forever. A job well done, Snakeface. Snakeface? Are you still here? Come on, Snakeface. Mission accomplished. You have...
Why is it so hard to find a high-quality sushi sign that won't fall off?
Hail Hydra.
Oh no! Did I miss the 4 o'clock salutation? Out of my way! Hail Hydra, President Zola.
Hail Hydra.
What are you doing in there? Oh, as soon as I get the all clear, I'm going to march right in there and give you a stern... Oh, did you hear that? President Zola, Your Excellency? Hail Hydra?
What's the problem with the regimented rule anyway?
President Zola? Are you there? Hail Hydra!
Did you hear that exclusive sushi shop is just like any other place nowadays? That place has really gone downhill.
I hope you're having a Hydra day.
Huh? I am Groot?
Doing exactly what I'm told is just the best.
Conquer it can, or President Zola. I can't decide which one I love the most. Oh, what am I saying?
Don't even think about going inside. I'm still watching you. I bet you dined and dashed, didn't you? I don't know what's worse, eating without paying or refusing to participate in the 4 o'clock salutation.
You can see how she made a bold choice with her line work there. And there, look, a piece of classical postmodernism.
Hey! This cultural exhibition is for citizens of the United Hydra Confederacy only!
That guy driving the speedster.
I must be prepared.
Hail Hydra, immortal Hydra, we shall never be destroyed.
Hey, this is a restricted area.
Who says Hydra Empire isn't an inclusive place is a bare-faced liar. I have friends from both the east side and the west side of the city, so there! Imagine being outside of the authority of President Zola. The thought of it makes me sad for those unlucky enough to be enslaved. So called freedom. Did you see the dogfight earlier? It was all... Oh, man, I'm going down! Or words to that effect.
What's the problem with the regimented rule anyway?
Someone will pay a high price for this.
For those of you just joining us, we are here in Times Square at the celebratory parade marking the 522nd Red Skull Tuesday. We have literally thousands of floats passing by here today in celebration of everything related to our dear Senator Schmidt.
Okay, that's right, Casey. And if you listen carefully, you can hear the 300 million plus television sets around the United Confederacy tuning in to see these splendid testaments to our mighty empire.
Doing exactly what I'm told is just the best.
Oh dear, it looks as though the austerity float is having a little trouble there, Casey.
Not to worry, Gracie. I've just been informed that Lacey, the driver of that particular float, is just so overcome with emotion from being involved in this parade that she's going to pull up for a brief cry.
Whoa, I know that feeling, Casey.
Yo, Daisy, they need you to fix up one of the floats.
I told you before, my name's not pronounced Daisy, it's Trentington Knowles.
Oh, my bad.
Nope, not this one. Aha, got it. Sorry about the mess.
I'm docking your food vouchers for that.
Did you hear that That place has really gone downhill. Doing exactly what I'm told is just the best.
It appears as though the arts float is picking out another route for itself. Independent thought is an encouraged trait in the Hydra Empire, no matter what anybody tells you. But perhaps in this instance, that would be somewhat ill-advised, given how long the route committee spent picking out this particular parade route, and how sensitive certain members of the route committee can be. Naming no names, of course. On a related note, I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate Stacy on her 5 years of loyal service to Hydra Empire's route committee.
Oh, Hydra! It's gonna crash!
Did you see the dogfight earlier? It was all... Well, that was certainly an unexpected outcome. Wouldn't you agree, Casey?
Not really, Gracie. But then, I was a very cynical child.
And now, viewers, it's back to Macy in the studio. And back to working the sushi shop for me.
This is the United Confederacy of Hydra. Petty vandals will not be spared. Arrest that miscreant!
What time is it? Maybe blocking out the sun is something we should reconsider.
Cut off one head and 2 more will grow in its place. There are many more to replace them.
to that effect.
Come quietly. I promise this will be over quickly. Ah, right on time.
What have the Avengers got against Kang? What's the problem with the Avengers anyway?
You would dare defy the Hydra Empire?
Those awful Avengers, they would our best battle.
Tertiary unit, move in!
Hope you're having a Hydra day.
My statue will be avenged. I shall gather the Hail, Hydra, immortal Hydra, we shall never be destroyed. Can you believe them? Fail, Hydra.
I am Gamora, not someone you want to mess with today.
Reporting for duty.
lifelong imprisonment. Also, did you hear about our free Kang-O-Rail service?
Can you believe some people don't stay up to date with all the regulations? That exclusive sushi shop is just letting any old restaurant in nowadays. That place has really gone downhill.
Anyone who says Hydra Empire isn't an inclusive place is a bare-faced liar. I have friends with both the east side and the west side of the city, so there! Oh man, I'm going down! Or words to that effect.
Hail, Hydra, immortal Hydra, we shall never be destroyed.
Rats! I let my travel card expire. Now how am I supposed to leave the neighborhood?
What has the Avengers got against Kang? What's the problem with the regimented rule anyway?
That guy driving the Sphinx through town, that was definitely an infraction, right?
Citizens with suggestions on how to improve Chronopolis can submit them to the big chasm surrounding my citadel. While it may look as though your idea is being thrown into the abyss, I actually have a very impressive and high-tech system in place for collecting this data.
Or President Zola. I can't decide which one I love the most. Oh, what am I saying? Definitely President Zola. What time is it? Maybe blocking out the sun is something we should reconsider.
Of course, I don't feel bad about Hail, Hydra, immortal Hydra, we shall never be destroyed.
That guy driving the Sphinx through town.
citizens will be pleased to know that my incredible Gango Rail service is now free to all. Sure, it's not that convenient when there are cars everywhere and most people just fly. But it was a idea. People don't use it.
Trick or treat! Is it Halloween in the Hydra Empire? Sadly not. Living Mummy, Morbius, and Man-Thing are simply trying to enjoy a cup of joe at a cafe. But unfortunately, they seem to be upsetting the locals, which is getting our hideous trio a little ticked.
Where's the tolerance for the unusual in this city?
Man-Thing seems to say with his slurping vegetable mouth. Sorry, Moss Features. Hydra folks are not known for their accepting and fun-loving personalities. I'd be more scared of them than they are of you, to be honest. Hold the phone. Maybe I was wrong about Hydra's attitude to fun. A parade? Through Hydra Square? Perfect, thinks Morbius. If we enter a float, give out sweets, we can show everyone we're not just three hideous monsters. Man-Thing is on board. The Living Mummy just moans at all the work he'll have to do.
Hammering.
I love a parade, and I love monsters, so I'm super excited to see how this turns out. Go on, help these poor dudes while I try to get in on the fun. See if you can spot me. Good luck with the crazy float idea, monster dudes! And here we are, live at the weekly Red Skull Honorary Parade in Hydra Square. And oh my, do we have some wonderful parade floats on show today!
That's right, Gwen. They sure know how to put on a good show here in the Hydra Empire.
Come, my friends. We must construct our parade float and win first prize!
Looks like we have a new float being prepared down below, Gwen.
Yes, Gwen. It seems like the monstrous trio of Morbius, Living Mummy, and Man-Thing want to join in on the fun, too.
anyone's going on that ride for a while.
They sure do, Gwen. And the crowd are going wild down there.
Hail, Hydra! Immortal Hydra!
Hail, Hydra. Baron Zemo is greater than you all.
Boy, I could use a superhero right now.
Ouch! I sure hope the guy driving that forklift truck has insurance.
Kind of liquid vibranium spillage out near the restrooms. Oh, and now those have collapsed too. It's chaos down there, Gwen.
It sure is, Gwen. I don't know what to make of this, but if those guys aren't careful, there won't be a parade left to take part in.
close to hand.
Wow! Now that's what I call an impressive design! I've never seen anything like it! What about you, Gwen?
Well, Gwen, in all my years of commentating on this legendary Hydra parade, I can't say I've ever seen anything like this before.
You said it, Gwen!
Yes, Gwen. Yes, I did.
He's more beautiful than I ever imagined! Now to sit back and enjoy the ride with a nice glass of plasma. Plasma. We are no heroes. We are monsters, and proud of it!
All aboard! Toot toot! Our three monsters certainly showed the folk of the Hydra Empire that they're not just hideous, shambling oddballs. Taking pride of place in the parade, our boys are showing a new, open, and friendly side to the crowd. Maybe the civilians weren't quite ready to see this new side, however. In fact, it's difficult to tell exactly what's going through the crowd's mind, as they seem to be stunned into silence, or maybe paralyzed with fear. It's a tough crowd, this one, guys. I think even adorably cute Groot would have a hard time melting those hearts. Still, if the crowd turn ugly, the living mummy has loads of bandages to patch up his boys if they take a bump. I'm going to try and make good our escape. Onward! Trick or treat! Is it Halloween in the Hydra Empire? And here we are, live at the weekly Red Skull Honorary Parade in Hydra Square. And oh my, do we have some wonderful parade floats on show today!
That's right, Gwen. They sure know how to put on a good show here in the Hydra Empire.
Hulk not understand.
do I get myself in these crazy situations? There's no limit to the scope of my cameo talent. Where's my award for best cameo? Excelsior! Excelsior!
Just because this is a bonus mission, don't you be thinking it's not absolutely vital for you to get 100% completion. Since Kang has isolated us in Chronopolis, S.H.I.E.L.D. have found themselves without their usual array of cool tech and specialist field agents. Not good given the range of new and unusual goons running all over the place. The most senior agent left in the field to get those agents into shape is Phil Coulson! He's got an idea to make a training simulator with what he's got to hand. An old ghost train! A ghost train with lasers! Awesome! You guys have got to help Phil to get this up and running. Can't wait to play that. He'll just need a little hacking help from Quake to get the retro computers up and running. And turn off any repetitive songs on the ride. Me, I love those tunes. Love the way they get stuck in my head.
Ever since we arrived in Chronopolis, I've been developing a training system for our agents to face the many dangers here. I call it the Field Agents Risk Threat Simulator.
Wouldn't that make it...
We don't have to come up with an acronym for everything. Anyway, it's almost ready. I just need some help with the last few components.
Whoa, these computers seem pretty old. Is someone betting that floppy disks will come back into fashion?
Relics of a bygone era. Don't worry, we erased everything on them.
I think you got a virus.
Well, that's just great. I thought our tech team had fixed this. You tell people not to open emails from people claiming to be Captain America, but do they listen?
The system's up and running. What's next?
All we need to do now is flip the breaker switches, and we're good to go. Great! So you feel like taking this baby for a spin? Hop in.
I see Lowler's had a refit.
Good luck, Agent. We're all counting on you. Hydra. A literal thorn in our side for years. And here in Chronopolis, there's a version of them that rule the Earth. Ugh. About you and be quick on the draw.
Yeehaw, cowboy!
Indeed. Indeed.
Ancient Egypt? Is this for real?
Of course. Have you not been outside recently? Though I'm more of an ancient Rome man myself. Less sand.
Give me a hand, will you? Get me out of here! There's no limit to the scope of my cameo talent. Where's my award for best cameo? Hey, don't.
Cities in space, cities in the sky. Sure, why wouldn't there be cities underwater?
You're all done. Now head over to my glamorous assistant to see how you scored.
Wow. I hope we recorded that. That must be some kind of record.
Well, what do you know? Phil's idea actually worked! After fashion, he's created a literal on-rail shooter. If Kang ever deploys a cardboard army that stays rooted to the spot, then these new agents will tear them apart in seconds! Ha! Seriously, though, I do think there's more mileage in theme park ride training simulators. A Milano roller coaster would be cool. Ooh! How about a Kang's Crazy Teacups ride? You know, for the youngins, I'm going to write this down. See you in a while, mi amigos!
Excelsior!
just because this is a bonus mission...
Nice. But I guess it'd be worth more and...
Excelsior!
Hello again, fellow champion! They're all so good! You can't just buy one! You know... If you unlock me as a playable character, maybe I'll stop hanging...